No, I feel like it's really overpriced for the resort.
Wait a second. Like, why didn't we see this before?
Number 3, does it have that wow factor? Does it, are we going to be like, oh, yeah, we need to go there?
I never even know this existed. Oh, my God.
Okay, this is a really cool video.
All right, so in this video, we're talking about vacation. We're trying to figure out our next vacation. So we had our editor place together 10 of the top resorts in the Caribbean, and we're actually going to look at this blindly. It's more like a reaction video right now. We're going to let you guys know if we feel that, one, does it have enough to keep us entertained for the week? 2, is it a resort, like a family friendly resort? And number 3, what is number 3?
Number 3, does it have that wow factor? Does it, are we going to be like, oh, yeah, we need to go there?
Yes, yes. So I'm in vacation mode.
Clearly, Jason... I didn't dress for the occasion, clearly.
Yeah, clearly you didn't show up. You didn't show up. Anyway. So we're actually gonna. I'm joking. We're actually gonna watch the video with you guys right now, and we're gonna just see exactly. Would this be one of the ones that we consider that we're gonna
for our
head
next
to
trip?
next?
All right, let's go.
Let's go for it. All right. So let's see here. This is the Atlantis Paradise Island, Bahamas. So, okay, we've been to the Bahamas before.
Yes, we've been to the Bahamas, and we actually been to this resort. Like, we walked through and went to the casino off a cruise ship.
I didn't see that.
Remember when we walked through? I remember seeing that. That looks cool. The kids would love that. Going down the slides, especially with the shark. I don't know if Carter would be about that business, about that life, but that seems like fun.
Wow.
From what I know about the Atlantis Resort, there is a lot to do at the resort to keep you entertained for the week. So I do feel like there would be enough for our family to do at the resort.
Yeah, I remember the dolphins. I remember seeing Dolphin Cave when we were there. You could play with sea lions and such.
It is expensive, though. It is really expensive for the resort. I do know that. I just don't there's nothing else really outside of the resort to do. Like, we went to the Bahamas on a cruise several times, and besides, like doing the island tours and stuff like that, I didn't feel like there was a lot in the Bahamas to do.
Wow.
So I don't think that I would say yes on this one. I would kind of give it, no, I feel like it's really overpriced for the resort. There is a lot to do there, but besides that, I don't think.
You don't think so? Yeah. I do remember when we did go to the Bahamas last time. This was several years though. You're right. We got there. We stayed on there that day pass. We had a day pass.
We had a day pass.
We stayed there. We kind of walked around. We were like, all right, so what else is there? You know, I'm not too sure if they built up the Bahamas maybe around that area a little bit more since we've been there, but I'm kind of with you.
Besides the resort, we like to get out and explore and do other things besides staying on a resort. So if we were just staying on the resort, then yes, but we want to do other stuff. So
to us, I think this would be
we're gonna pass.
Possibly a pass. So hold on, we got to answer the questions.
Yes, I should say.
Would this be enough to entertain us for the week?
I said that.
Oh, you did?
Sir, are you listening?
I'm in vacation mode.
So I said that the resort itself probably would give you a lot to do for the week, but other than that, we don't like to just stay on a resort. We like to get out and explore. So for me, that would be a no. Okay. Because I don't want to I think our kids would get bored after a while if we just had to stay on the resort the whole time. Yeah. Is it family friendly? Absolutely.
It is.
There's a ton to do for families there. It's very family friendly.
Wait, remember, hold on a sec. This is the resort with the bridge, right? That bridge where you could stay in the middle.
Bobby and Whitney stayed there.
Bobby and Whitney stayed there.
Remember that? Bobby and Whitney from their reality show.
Wow.
Yeah, but anyway. But it does give us that wow factor. It is beautiful, but it's just not for us.
Not for us? Okay.
All right, next.
All right, so next one, we are at, Hotel Xcaret, Mexico, Playa del Carmen. Did we ever say at the hotel?
No.
Wow.
All right, so
this will be a new one. All right, let's hit play.
Watch.
Let's see it. Oh, so it's Xcaret in Mexico. I didn't know it was a hotel.
I know. I feel like we got gypped.
Now, hold on a second. But we have been to Xcaret, though. Yeah. So it's all-inclusive. They got the park. Wait a second.
Pretty.
Why didn't we see this before? We went to Xcaret, the park.
Yeah.
The amusement park.
Zip lining too. What? Okay, that's nice.
Ooh, we like Mexico.
Yep. Our kids would love the ATV. I don't know about that dive.
I'll do that. I'll definitely do that.
You would not do that.
I would do that.
Sir, we need you.
Wait.
Go hug the heart.
The heart was the world of illusions.
You
could go jet boating and monster trucks.
Yep. Oh, we've got to go here. Look at that.
I never even know this existed. Oh my god.
Okay, this is a really cool video because we've never seen.
So so let me pause it real quick. So backstory is, I know I said it in the beginning. We had our editors just place together the top 10 casinos, resorts in the Caribbean, and I've never watched this video at all. It was placed together.
Cool. I wish we would have watched this because the boys would absolutely, hands down, love this.
Yeah.
I feel like, this is a resort that I feel like we could stay on the resort for a week and hang out there and have a good time.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like even though I know there's so much to do in Mexico, so we wouldn't get bored. We could go off the resort and do other things.
To a certain degree.
Yeah, to a certain degree. But I do feel like there's so much at this resort that our boys would absolutely lose their mind.
They would lose their mind.
So it's a yes.
Wait, hold on. Okay, let's finish. Man,
I want to go. I want to book it now.
I know. So it has the World of Children. Wow.
Like, they really thought about everybody.
Okay, so we have to just see.
Super family friendly.
So
I wonder how expensive it is.
I don't know. We're going to check that out. We're going to put that. So that's on the list. So yes, it hits all three. So yes, the entertainer for a week, is it family friendly, and does it give that walk?
Yes.
You can go on a monster truck. And it was all inclusive too.
It was all inclusive too?
Yeah.
Oh, so then we don't have to worry about food. That's nice.
So that's kind of like one of our hacks. Like, we like going to all inclusives because
we do like going to all inclusives. Or if we don't do that, we like to go somewhere that has like a kitchen where we could go get some food and then eat out for dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner and lunch maybe. But that
was nice. I should have watched this a while ago.
I know. She gave it to us a year ago.
It was a year. I mean, we had stuff we were doing. All right, let's move to that. All right, so the next one is the Four Seasons Resort and Residences in Cabo. I can't even talk. Cabo, San Lucas in Cabo. We've been to Cabo before.
We've been to Cabo. I got stung by jellyfish in Cabo.
Yeah, I got stung all across my head.
Yes, me too.
Okay. All right, so let's play it. Let's see what we got. All right, so the Four Seasons, that's high end.
It's very high end.
It's high end. All right.
So let's see what they're offering for this high end price.
All right, so it is an all inclusive. No, actually, it's not an all inclusive.
Oh, that sucks already.
It does have a kids club. These are nice though.
Ooh, it feels that's pretty. From what I'm seeing, it's very adult right now. I haven't seen anything kid friendly yet.
Let's see. Okay, they got some pools. All right.
Yeah, the pools are nice, but I'm looking for the kid friendly part of it.
Ooh, so you would do adventures in Cabo, which is off.
And Cabo is really cool.
Yeah,
there's a lot to do there.
This actually reminds me of.
It's really pretty. Last year, the one we did in Phuket,
Phuket, in Thailand. That's what I was trying.
Oh, look at that, so pretty.
Well, hold on.
All right, now kids are coming to play. Let's see.
Okay, I'm not too sure. They got some video games.
Yeah.
All right. This looks like this is a little bit too high end. Yeah. Because it's really not.
I'm not feeling it for the kids.
Yeah.
Like, there was nothing that. There's no slides. It's just regular basic pools and the beach. Mm-hmm. For my kids, that's not going to do it.
Yeah, it's not going to cut it. Yeah, because they like to get into things like when I saw that one that just had that rock climbing. I know I keep going.
Oh
back
my
to
gosh,
that a monster truck. And he hit the start button. I mean, what?
Okay, but back to this one.
Yeah, back to this one. I'm just saying
it's
a little bit too much. It's too stuffy.
Yeah.
Too stuffy. We
I feel
have
like they'd be
stayed
scared to break something,
Well, not that. I mean, they could be kids, but they wouldn't really be kids.
They wouldn't be
kids. I mean,
because
it's like everything is like it's like sterile.
Yeah.
It's kind of sterile. So I mean, I understand the Four Seasons brand. It has to kind of keep up with a certain image. I get that.
I would go with us if you want to go to just relax
and just go to the spa
and go to the spa. That's definitely for us. Mm-hmm. But for family,
I got to pass on that one. All right. So did it hit all three? Clearly no.
No.
So now we are at the Hilton Rose.
Is there enough to do for the week? No. It
is Cabo though. You get all right.
I mean, Cabo, yes. Yeah. But I mean, at the resort, is it going to give us enough activities where we're not spending so much on the outside to do stuff? No. Like, it got to be a good balance where I have a lot to do here and I'm going out on excursions here and there.
I agree. So all right, so let's go to the Hilton Rose Hall Resort and Spa in Montego Bay, Jamaica. So
Jamaica. Jason has a thing with Jamaica.
I do. I mean, I do.
Let's see if the resort changes your mind.
Yeah, let's see. There's nothing wrong with Jamaica. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, your brother just had a bad experience.
Yeah, he did. But that was years ago. Now I think about it. I was like in the 90s. All right, let's go for it. Let's see what we got. All right. Nice drone shot. All right, so it is all-inclusive. Yes, passports are required. And yeah. Wow, it looks like a hotel.
Yeah, this looks like a hotel.
So it's 2 beaches. Okay. I like this fact that it had parasailing. Not parasailing, but
the pools are really pretty.
Oh, they got
a lazy river.
soccer. That's Chase right there.
A park. Our kids are now at the age where it's so sad because they're not into parks anymore.
Yeah. I mean, Carter will still play at a park.
He'll play, but they're not like, ooh, that's going to keep him entertained.
Okay, so I got some bars out there. That is really nice, like, feel right there.
Yeah.
I like how they captured that.
It reminds me of St. Martin, kind of, as far as, like, just being a resort. Not really much for the kids to do.
Yeah, I mean, they just had that park.
Yeah, the park, but nothing on there that is going to keep them entertained for the whole week.
Yeah. So. We may have to look into it a little bit more, but I didn't really see.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
And much. I do understand some resorts in certain countries, like you kind of want to stay on a resort.
Yeah, and so I know Jamaica is one of those that you
kind of sort of,
unless you book excursions through something.
Yeah, they'll take you there.
They'll take you there and bring you back. But I feel like there we would be spending a lot of money outside the resort to have fun. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't be a good balance.
Yeah.
So, does it look family friendly? Yes, because they have the playground and they have the beach activities, and they had
the water. I mean,
the lazy river,
which is like hardest thing.
Yeah, so it is family friendly. Does it give us that wow factor? I didn't get wowed by it. It was nice, but I wasn't like.
I know, like this is where we
like.
Need
I
want
to spend my money here.
Yeah. Nah. Okay. All right. So let's move on. So now we are at the Club Med. I'm not sure if I can pronounce this. Is it Michès, Playa, Esmeralda in the Dominican Republic. We've been in the Dominican Republic before. All right, let's see what we got.
That's a Hard Rock, and that was fun. I like that.
That was really fun. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so I like Dominican Republic. I'm all about the Dominican Republic. All right, so it is all inclusive. Yes, and this is best for family with kids. Ooh.
All right, so let's see what they're offering. The water is absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. I love that already. Okay. Ooh, okay, all right. Hold on a sec.
The pool is beautiful.
It's so cool. Like the pool is right at the side of the Westin. All right, let me see what the resort looked like though. I got the beach. I got that. The pool is huge. Goodness gracious. Really nice. That's a beautiful.
I don't see any. Okay, the little kids area.
Oh, that's cool. They do have a little water park area. All right, so they got.
I think it's the hard part is because you're trying to balance with teens now, making sure it's enough for them.
Wait, so it's a dedicated kids club.
Oh, okay. This is a game changer now.
Wait a minute. They got.
Yep.
What?
Oh, okay. Yep. This is on the list.
What? Are you serious?
Oh, they can go there and feel like they're part of the circus.
That's cool.
Yeah, like acrobats and stuff like that.
So both Chase and Carter would do that.
They both would love that.
So little backstory: Chase is 14, Carter is 11. By the time we probably go, Chase will be 15, Carter will be 12. They will both.
Yeah, they would both do that. That looked like a lot.
That
of fun.
looked like so there was a water park.
There was a water park. I feel like we would get away with maybe 5 days there. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Where was that at again?
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic's another one of those places where you book the excursions, you go and you come back.
Yeah.
It's not like we would go and walk around and be able to do things outside. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that could get pricey. There is stuff for them to do there, but I don't know if it would entertain them for 7 days.
Well, I would. Hey, this is kind of. I think it would because I'm hitting the mics. We hitting the mics. Sorry. So I think it would because the pool was nice. So you had the pool, you had the water park, you had the trapeze and all that circus stuff, but then you had the beach, which was really nice, and they had beach activities like water activities.
Well, but think about when we were in St. Martin, they had, well, it didn't have all those things, but it had fun stuff. Yeah. But then we left every other day to do stuff.
Yeah. I think we were limited on St. Martin though. Yeah. I think we were limited.
I'm 50-50 on this.
50-50? I don't know. I'm like more like 70-30.
Oof. Traveling separate again.
All right. So let's move on. So now we're at the Beaches Resort in Turks and Caicos. I've never been to Turks and Caicos.
I know. I want to go.
Yeah, we haven't been.
It's on our list.
Okay. So all right. Let's see what we got here. All right, beaches. Come on.
Come on, beaches.
Come through. Hopes. Come through. All right. Let's see what we got. That's one. I would say right now it's beautiful. I'm seeing beaches. Maybe one pool.
Is it family friendly beaches?
So you have it is all inclusive in it. All right. So that's nice. The water though.
The water is beautiful. Oh my god.
So this is so cool. I do like the sailing. I do like that part. I remember when we were in Puerto Rico and we did the catamarans. Mm-hmm. Oh, what?
Oh, okay, the slide area.
All right, so you got some slide area.
Okay, so the resort is very family
they got Sesame Street.
They got Sesame Street.
I mean,
yay.
They're too old for that. But still, so I would love it. So they got nannies. It said certified nannies.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Okay, so hold on. So let's see. I mean, that one went pretty fast.
Yeah.
But they had certified nannies.
They had a lot. I think there would be a lot to do there. Mm-hmm. Turks and Caicos, just because I want to go. We're going.
Yeah. What?
No, but it seemed like there was a lot to do on the resort, a lot of activities, slides. So, yeah.
Wow, that was a cool one.
And that gave me a wow factor. I was like,
yeah, we used to, because they had that slide that you go through. That was on Royal Caribbean.
It was a Royal Caribbean slide.
It is. Clearly, they put it on everything.
Okay.
Know. All right. So now we are at the Grand Velas, Riviera Maya in Mexico. So let's see what we got here.
There's a lot in Mexico.
I know. There's a lot going on. All right. So let's see. It looks massive. That's so cool. So it's all inclusive, yes. And it's great for families with kids. Wow. Mm-hmm. Man, it's like a compound. It looks like a compound.
I wonder if it's really far out from everything, though.
I don't know.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
That is really nice. Wait, so is that... Oh, that's a spa.
Yeah, that's really pretty. That's what I liked about the Hard Rock. Their spa was amazing.
All right. So I like the fact that it got
the food is nice.
Got some really good cultural experiences.
Looks pretty.
All right. Okay, so it has a kids and teens club. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Yeah, because
it didn't give a lot. There's no slides. There's no activities outside of that kids club. I'm gonna have to say a hard no. It's beautiful. It did give me the wow factor. It could be family friendly, but as far as activities to do, no. And it did seem like it was probably far from getting to
Riviera Marriott. I can't even pronounce the stuff I'm trying to say. It's not too far away from Cancun, though.
No, I'm just saying, but you know how some of them are like far out. It didn't look like there was from the aerial view, it didn't look like there was hotels or other stuff around.
Okay, so we'll pass on that one. I'm with you. It was no wow factor. All right, so now we're at the Hilton Cancun, Mexico. The Hilton. Okay, we stay.
We like the Westin,
the Westin.
But let's see if we can get over on the Hilton side.
All right, let's see it. All right. So I like things about Cancun, like hotels are so clean, so nice.
Again, that looks far out.
It does kind of look far out.
Crazy far. No.
Wow. Okay, so they have spacious rooms, but you look like you're kind of like locked in.
Like you are far.
And that's why they have multiple pools.
Yeah, no.
I didn't like the
being
beach.
Far from everything, like especially in places like that, because Cancun you can travel, get around on the bus and things like that.
Okay. That was the last one, but
that Hilton, you did not wow me.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
That was sad.
That was kind of sad. There was one that we mentioned that we stay at a lot was the Westin Lagoon Mar. Where it's
now, and it's really like when you think about it though, it's not very kid friendly as far as with the slides and stuff, but where it's centrally located, you have a lot of things that you can do around. There's right across the street that has like that play area, dolphin encounter and stuff like that. So you have that. Then you can get on the bus and you could do things. You can do Xcaret. So yeah,
we're gonna pass.
But the one we going to
Hotel Xcaret. That's something different.
That's on our list.
Yeah,
I think we might be planning our next trip. So that's where we're going.
Yeah, we gotta Google it and see where that all fits in.
See the price of that. I'm saying that now, and so you'll be like, it's $94,000 to get there. All right, thanks, guys. Let us know if you've traveled to any of these resorts, and we just kind of, overlooked something that you were like, no, actually, you should try that one because it does have more to offer.
Yeah,
but it has to have stuff for the family.
I agree. So out of the 10, clearly you guys noticed when we picked it was the Hotel Xcaret. So we will be looking to let us know. There. I know. Please let us know. Drop a video if you can in the comments.
Missing out on life.
I know. We only been to Xcaret, like the park, the Xcaret Park. I didn't realize it was a whole hotel.
And I'm surprised she didn't put on there the Moon Palace one and
I don't know. Yeah.
Because that was a nice one.
Yeah, maybe that one just didn't stand out.
But I know that's expensive too.
That is.
We try to get into that one. We like.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
All right, guys. See you on the next one.
See you on the next one.
Peace.